everybody, Jason Ballas with OutdoorProductReview.com. Welcome to the 2017 bow review. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to our sponsors. We have Sitka gear. It's the best hunting clothing that you can make. The QAD Ultra Rest HDX, that's all our bows are going to be with the QAD rest. And then finally, we have the Victory Armor Piercing Arrow, which is this year we're shooting the TKO. It's our new carbon weaved arrow, max penetration. The arrow's weighing 417 grains that we're going to be testing with this year. That's what we came up with when we cut it. So without further ado, let's start this off. So this year, the first bow we're going to do is the Hoyt Carbon Defiant Turbo. All right, this bow was sent to me. I've been wanting to get one of their carbon bows, as you guys have known, for a long time. And I definitely am very pleased by just the weight of this bow. It definitely doesn't weigh anything. 3.8 pounds, so it's under that magic 4-pound mark, but you can really tell a huge difference just in the way it is. I mean, the sound doesn't make really any hard clinking sounds because it's a carbon riser throughout. They say you could drive your truck over this. I don't really want to try that. So this bow's set up with the DFX turbo cams. Now this is a modular cam, so you could change the draw length in between 28 and 30 inches on this model. IBO speeds are up to 350 feet per second. So all our bows this year are 30-inch draws, 70 pounds. So we'll see what we get with that. Of course, we don't have an IBO arrow. It's got 6-inch brace height for the more speed. Remember, when you have a smaller brace height, you're going to lose that forgiveness. 33 inches axle to axle all the way across, which gives you a nice long riser with those short limbs, which should make it more forgiving for the shot. They have the Pro-Lock pockets in here. So basically just a tiny little pocket holding your limbs in. A lot of vibration dampening aspects to this bow that I like. Pro-Lock pockets are definitely holding in these Ultra Flex limbs. Now the Ultra Flex limbs, they're already sort of preloaded, but when you draw back, it's really going to put some energy into the arrow, which centers down through the center here. The only thing I'd have to say is that their burger button is covered with the silent shelf technology that they have, which when you're setting up your center shot point makes it a little difficult for putting on the rest, but we were able to manage. I just measured from both lines, picked a little bit above the center, and set our knocking point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and draw this bow. Like I said, the bow's quite light compared to most models, and that has to do with the carbon aspect. So it comes back. It's a little tight coming back, but it definitely comes back to a solid wall. Can't really creep forward on it. It wants to go. Move my hand side to side. Moves just a little bit, but nothing that's really out of the ordinary for a bow. So I'm just going to touch my 2 fingers. We're going to shoot this. It's quiet. Definitely was quiet. No hand shock whatsoever. The bow just sort of stayed dead in my hand, as you guys can see when we do the slow motion shot. But shot down there pretty fast. So let's shoot this through the chronograph, and then I'll get my final thoughts. All right, shooting that Carbon Defiant Turbo through the chrono. 417 grain arrow, 30 inches, 70 pounds. All right, 316 feet per second. All right, there you guys see it, 316 feet per second with a 417 grain arrow. Definitely over my magic 300 mark that I like. The bow has 0 hand shock. It feels really good when you shoot it. You got to just get used to holding that bow back, so you really can't creep too much. But other than that, I mean, the bow shoots just beautiful. No sound whatsoever. You know, a normal bow sound is going to make, you can't release as much energy without making just a small bit of sound. But definitely a good shooting bow all the way around. Smooth. Speed, 316 feet per second. I like that a lot. It's definitely gets a thumbs up from Outdoor Product Review. So I'll tell you what, go over to Hoyt Archery, look at all the other bows they have. I was really happy to get this carbon bow in, and the Defiant has not let me down. You guys remember last year's Defiant, and that was the aluminum model, and I really like that as well. Definitely like this one very much. So I'll tell you what, for Outdoor Product Review, I'm Jason Ballas. We'll see you guys on our next review.